What's up, y'all? It's your boy Steph, back with another reaction. This time we have top fives. 5 disturbing lost tapes with seriously creepy backstories uploaded March 16th, 2019. It's been a nice long minute since I've reacted to anything by top fives. I seen this in the recent video section, automatically had to jump on it. Fuck with the title from the beginning. So we gonna jump into this. Down in the description will be a link to Top 5 channel, a link to this original video so y'all can see it for yourselves without my commentary. Also will be links to all of my social medias. Get at your boy and see the personal life that I don't upload to YouTube. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Most of the time, when discovering a tape or video of previously unseen footage, you'll find images of family events such as weddings or holidays, or just scenic or historical views. But sometimes lost tapes are found that contain darker, more inexplainable material. These often find their way onto the internet, where their content frequently shocks.
I've seen this one.
Well, here are 5 terrifying and disturbing lost tapes.
I've seen that too.
As a warning, although we will not be showing any deaths or anything like that in this video, some of the clips you may find disturbing. Blanket room soup.
I've seen this one. Quick summary. Basically, whoever that is in that costume is watching over this guy eating the soup with like a big ass spoon, I'm assuming. Whatever the fuck he's using. And they're going to be petting him on the head like a dog and all of this. And towards the end of the video, you know, all while he's crying and doing all that, like he's being forced to do this, this motherfucker right here just does the fucking road runner right towards this man while he's eating that soup. And bruh, it's fucked up. I watched this long time ago. Well, at least this clip, not the whole video. I've seen this before. Oh my god, I hated it too. Another one I've seen, I don't know if they're going to show it, but another one I've seen is the girl, I think it was something dark web related, just like I think this is too. And she holed herself or barricaded herself into a room, and the sign she was holding says, "Help me, save me," and I think it had the address of where she was at. Something like that. Let's watch the video, but I just wanted to let y'all know, you know, I've seen these before.
This video, which has been scrutinized extensively since it was first uploaded to the internet. The earliest version appears to have been published on November the 26th, 2005, by a YouTube account named Renaissance Men.
I hate his
And
costume.
was originally titled Freaky Soup Guy, though it's now commonly referred to as Blank Room Soup. The Renaissance Men channel added a caption to the clip, which reads, "We don't know what this is." It's worth noting that Renaissance Men created his YouTube account just a day before posting the
I think there's more than one of those, right?
suggesting he joined specifically to upload the video. Although nothing overtly violent occurs, many viewers have found it unnerving.
Yo!
Look.
I knew there was more than one of those. Just eat the soup. Just eat the soup.
In 2007, another video featuring the same trio surfaced, and the ending fueled much speculation as to the fate of the man involved. It does indeed have a slightly ominous feel to it. Take a look at this clip.
He runs towards him, right? See?
Freaky Soup Guy has subsequently been re-uploaded to a variety of video sharing sites. The recordings have prompted a range of theories regarding the backstory and those involved. Perhaps the most enduring and horrific rumor is that the tape first appeared on the dark web.
Yeah.
And that it is indeed a snuff movie. The man we see was kidnapped, forced to eat a soup made with the remains of his murdered wife.
Oh.
And that after the camera cuts to black, he is shot dead. Of course, there is nothing to substantiate this theory, and we would not be showing it if we strongly believed that this was the case. What we do know is that the costumes worn in the video are not new. They are characters from an act called Ray Ray, created by a man named Raymond Percy, an animator who had worked on TV shows such as The Simpsons. And it's been suggested Raymond's perception of himself inspired the characters, and that they were brought to life as a live act in 2012.
I hate those
However,
costumes.
Raymond maintains that the videos did not originate from him, although the props are his, but claims they were stolen from a car after a Ray Ray performance at a venue in Hollywood's Sunset Strip. Shortly after the theft, he received the strange videos via email, and was surprised that the individuals dressed as Ray Ray moved in such a sinister manner to the professional performers, noting they must have studied the actors intensely. So are the people that stole the Ray Ray costumes behind this video, or did they sell them on? Perhaps the individuals who have, at best, decided to perform a peculiar prank, or at worst, have used the costumes to disguise their identity while committing a criminal act. Or as we suggest, was the whole thing concocted by Raymond himself, just having a little fun with his old creations? What do you think? Ricardo Lopez videos. Now this is a heartbreakingly sad, as well as profoundly disturbing tape. Ricardo Lopez was a troubled young man who from a young age isolated himself from society and became engrossed by celebrities, with the actress Jania Davis becoming one of his earliest obsessions. In 1993, Ricardo turned his attention to the Icelandic singer Björk. He expressed his admiration for her in his journal, referring to the singer as his muse, as well as professing his love for her.
Muse?
However, as Ricardo's fixation on her grew, so did his disconnect with reality.
Didn't he kill
In
himself
1996,
on camera?
Ricardo became aware of Björk's relationship with the musician Goldie. This enraged him as he viewed their interracial relationship as unacceptable. On January the 14th, 1996, he started a video diary, and within a few minutes, he confessed his outrage at Björk and Goldie's relationship, and worryingly, declares his intention to kill her because of it. Throughout the video, which is recorded over a period of 8 months,
Damn.
Ricardo's mental decline and mania become painfully apparent. He continues his tirade against Björk and Goldie, and repeatedly makes racist comments about Goldie, despite acknowledging that his emotional response delays ignorance at its finest.
I mean, that's ignorance at its finest, but it's how I feel. Exactly how I feel. And when I see a white woman with a black man, that is the amount of chemicals in my head, as ignorant and as stupid, and that has to be changed because that's not right.
I think he kills himself on camera, doesn't he?
What I feel in here is what I feel.
The footage shows Ricardo naked and disheveled, as he chronicles his thoughts and his creation of an explosive device to send to Björk's London residence.
Built like a bag of
In
flour.
Ricardo's last recording, on the 12th of September 1986, he can be seen with a shaven head and painted face.
He shoots
holding
himself,
a gun
right?
while listening to Björk. Behind him, a handgun sign reads, "The best of me." Just as the track finishes, he shouts, "This is for you," before putting the gun in his mouth and pulling the trigger. His body was discovered 4 days later after
I knew
neighbors
it.
complained of an unpleasant smell emanating from his apartment. Mercifully,
And he
after
yells,
discovering
right?
Ricardo's
Like, yeah!
the local authorities alerted Scotland Yard, and the mail bomb he had sent to Björk was intercepted before delivery. Ricardo's video diary makes for distressing viewing, and while his attempt to kill or maim Björk is nothing less than deplorable, Ricardo's recordings are a stark reminder of the reality of how mental illness can manifest in the most troubling way.
I think he like screamed before he shot him, so he like, "Rah!"
The Christian
or something.
Romansky tape. This next video is completely obscure. It was uploaded to YouTube by a user named Christian Rowansky on the 18th of December 2015, and given the title Weird Found Footage, the user has provided a brief synopsis of how they obtained the film, recounting the discovery as follows. These are movies that we found in 10 rather large boxes at an estate sale for $5 a box. It was being held in a barn about 15 miles west of Austin, Texas. There were some old records, which we also bought, some rusted tools, tons of paint cans, various other bits of old useless junk, and these boxes. The people running the estate sale didn't seem to know what they were and priced them for us on the spot. The films vary in formats, ranging from old 35mm stock reels to Betamax. We also see what seem to be the same people recurring in the movies as well. Many of the films are damaged beyond repair, but we are trying our best to repair and clean them up. As we dig through the boxes, catalogue and digitize more videos and audio, we will post more. Until then, please share with us what you think might be going on with these tapes. Despite asking viewers to provide any clarification of the footage,
Oh my
the comment
god.
section has been disabled and no other videos have been uploaded. The tape is mostly comprised of black and white footage, and it flickers between unsettling images, as you can see here.
I see.
Although this tape has re-uploaded, no further information or explanation of this eerie recording appears to have surfaced. Dark web kidnap tape. By now, I'm sure most of us have heard about the disturbing content that can be found on the dark web.
Yep.
The next tape allegedly originates from this shadowy area of the internet. And if what we see is real, it's extremely alarming. The recording is taped over a period of 2 days, from Wednesday the 13th to
Yep.
Friday the 15th.
This is the one I was talking about.
2014. Though the video has been edited to just over 2 minutes, it quickly becomes apparent that we are seeing a girl held against her will. There have been numerous suggestions online that this is an example of a red room, a site on the dark web where people can supposedly pay in cryptocurrency to watch the live stream of a person or animal being harassed, tortured, and even killed. Again, there is little data to be found on this video, with its origins and potential victim remaining elusive, something which has led many viewers to brand it fake, possibly a student project or something similar. However, it is prudent to not dismiss the possibility that this is indeed a genuine recording. In 2015, an Australian man named Peter Scully was arrested in the Philippines for uploading pay-per-view videos depicting sickening footage of torture and rape of young children to the dark web. This should serve as a stark warning that the notion of a red room may not be the myth that some think it is.
That's disturbing.
The videotapes of Leonard Lake and Charles Ng. You may already be familiar with the names of Leonard Lake and Charles Ng, whose
No.
catalogue of appalling crimes came to public attention in 1985. They are infamous for the horrific rape, torture, and murder of an estimated 11 to 25 people between the years of 1983 and 1985 in California. These crimes were committed in a bunker that had been constructed by Leonard in preparation for a nuclear holocaust. The pair devised what they dubbed Operation Miranda, a plan to imprison numerous women as sex slaves to satisfy their sadistic desires. Leonard kept both journals and video diaries of their crimes, something that would later aid in convicting Charles. In the footage, Leonard candidly describes his thoughts and aspirations, as you can see here.
Slave, there's no way around it. Primarily a sexual slave, but nonetheless a physical slave as well. I believe that if I can construct a holding cell, a place where I can put such a woman, a facility that is so stark and so empty, so cold, so quiet, so totally removed from the world, that I can quickly condition a young woman to cooperate with me fully.
There are many other videos which I do not recommend you try and find. But thankfully, Leonard and Charles's reign of terror ended in 1985.
You ain't gotta tell me
after
twice.
Charles attempted to steal from a shop in San Francisco. After he fled the scene, a worried Leonard later visited the shop to pay for the item, but the police had arrived. When they saw that Charles's photo ID bore no resemblance to him, they became suspicious and took him in for questioning. As the ID belonged to one of their victims, Leonard knew it wouldn't be long before he and Charles would be found out. In preparation for such an event, Leonard had sewn a cyanide capsule into his clothing, which he took at the police station. He died 4 days later. Charles fled to Canada, where he was arrested again for a shoplifting incident, and served several years in prison.
You don't learn.
He was later extradited to California, where at the murder trial, he continually protested that he was merely a bystander to Leonard's crimes.
Bullshit.
Despite the evidence provided by his videos, He currently remains incarcerated on death row in San Quentin State Prison.
Throw away the key.
And without Leonard's videos, would perhaps not even been convicted for the murder of the 11 innocent people. Mine and everyone else's hearts at the Top 5's team truly goes out to the victims of these barbaric crimes.
Shit's crazy. Sex slavery, that shit is fucking dead. Really? I think anyone who's charged with trying to solicit or sell women into sex slavery should automatically get 25 to life. But that's just my opinion. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, but that one guy with the whole Bjork female singer thing, yeah. I saw that video a long time ago. I'm talking about probably at least 2 years ago. But I remember it because you don't hear the name Bjork every day. So that's, as soon as he said the Top 5 said her name, I automatically was like, that sounds familiar. But yeah, man, so yeah, I think this shit is wild. But yeah, he was breathing hard, and then I think he grunted or yelled out loud and put the gun in his mouth and pulled the trigger. If I'm remembering that correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But nah, that one with the Ray Ray dolls or whatever, fuck that. I don't know, there's just something about them that just creep me out. Like the costumes. I don't think them having a mouth and like an evil smile would make it worse because they're already creepy as it is. Those were just like two bigger inflated versions of Slender Man, minus the eyes. This video gave me goosebumps. Which one did you guys think was the scariest? What did you guys think of the whole video? What did you think of my reaction? Leave your comments, suggestions, and opinions down below. That is it for this video, y'all. If you like my reaction, like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. And if you really liked it, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. And tap that bell icon so you will get notified every time I drop new content, which I do on a weekly basis. That is all I got for y'all this time around. Your boy Steph is out.